Are you trying to get some abs?
I'm trying to become strong.
You're trying to become strong. Okay. Hello everyone! If you're new here, my name is Jelaine, and if you're returning, thank you so much for your continued support. Whether this is your very first video or you found me through one of my vlogs, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm currently on a weight loss journey with the goal of reaching 70 kilograms, and in today's video, I'll be sharing my experience with the ab roller and why I decided to give it a try. Just a quick disclaimer, if you've noticed a few changes, here's a quick heads up. I incorporated dance workouts and waist training into my routine as part of my overall fitness journey. I actually have a separate vlog all about that, which you'll find linked in the description box below. And if you're curious about why I started this journey in the first place, I've also included that video down there, or you can just click the little eye icon somewhere on the screen to check it out. Now, before anything else, I want to quickly share a few reasons why I decided to start incorporating the ab roller into my routine alongside dance workouts and the waist training. I honestly started using the ab roller because I was curious. Can this actually help me get abs? I mean, who doesn't want that, right? But if you've been around my channel for a while, you already know what I look like and where I'm starting from. So I'm fully aware that 30 days of doing this challenge isn't going to completely transform me or give me a six-pack overnight. But with all that being said, there are definitely a few things I've learned along the way that have helped me with my overall weight loss journey, and they might help you too. So, before we dive into my results and final thoughts, I really want to take you through some of my real struggles and challenges I faced during this 30-day journey. But first, let me quickly show you the ab roller I use and why I chose it. Ta-da! This is the ab roller I use, and she's a little bit dirty. But I bought this ab roller from TikTok again because it was cheaper and there's a lot of free shipping vouchers, and most importantly, the item is quality and it's definitely worth the price. I bought this ab roller like 2 years ago, and this is just the first time I'm using it again. This ab roller I'm using is an ergonomic model with automatic rebound and built-in elbow support. So these two pads here are where you place your elbows. They help guide you through your movement and keep you stable, which is great if you're starting out. The automatic rebound feature is a game changer. It is one of my favorite features of this ab roller because it helps you return to your starting position, making it way easier to use compared to the traditional ab rollers that don't offer the kind of support. It also comes with a timer, which is right here, and I'd love to show it to you guys, but I've somehow lost it in this chaotic corner of my house. And aside from that, it also has a slot where you could put your phone right here. Who doesn't want that, right? I know some of us watch videos while doing our workout, but if I'm being honest, I have never tried this even once for some reasons. I don't know. But overall, this is very good for someone who's starting their ab roller journey. There's another slot of phone here that I just noticed now. And it's very beginner friendly. But all kidding aside, the reason I chose this model because my core muscles are still very weak and it's hard for me to get back to my original position. I also think it's super beginner friendly, which makes it perfect if you're just starting out or if you're not quite ready for the usual type of ab roller or any intense ab workouts just yet. And if you're from the Philippines and you're interested, I'll leave all the links in the description box below. I also checked one on Amazon to see if there's anything similar to one I have, and yes, there is. I'll include those links too in case you need help finding one for yourself. So let's jump right into week one, and it was definitely the hardest, I'm not gonna lie. This is when I really felt that the ab roller targets your core. I started with 3 sets of 8 reps, and let me tell you, even though it's just 8 reps, if you've got a weak core like I do, you will absolutely feel that burn. But after all that pain and soreness, I don't know if it's just in my head, but I swear I felt like I conquered the world and I already have abs. Or is it just me? But when I looked in the mirror, reality hit. I realized I still have a long way to go before those abs actually show. But hey, progress is progress. Now, if you're going to ask me about the pain level that week, it was a solid 15 out of 10. It hurts to move my upper body. Sitting down, painful. Laughing, completely off limits. It was the deep core soreness that made me question everything. I seriously had a moment like, why am I doing this to myself? I could just lie down, eat snacks, and be pain free and happy. But then I reminded myself why I started this journey in the first place. And just like that, I was back to being motivated until the next set. And I questioned everything all over again. But what I am actually trying to say is no pain, no gain. You might not see results after 7 days, but I can guarantee you will definitely feel it. Now, let's talk about week 2 of using the ab roller. To be honest, the ab pain started to ease up by the end of this week. I was able to increase my reps from 12 to 15%, still doing 3 sets in total. But that might not sound like a big jump, but when your core is involved, every rep counts. And honestly, I feel like it really only takes about 2 weeks for your body to adjust and for the initial pain to fade. Once that happens, it's get a lot easier to push yourself and bump up the number of reps or even start focusing on better form and control. So the soreness wasn't nearly as intense, and that gave me more confidence to keep going and challenge myself a little more. Now, if you're wondering whether I saw any results during this week, I'll be real with you. The abs are definitely there, just currently hiding under a cozy little layer of fat. But kidding aside, I did start to notice a faint little shadow where I think an 11 line is starting to form, or maybe I'm just hallucinating. But hey, progress is still a progress, and I'm taking the wins where I can get them. Now, week 3 was when things were started to feel a little bit more comfortable. I was finally getting used to the workout and the pain totally gone by this point. So I got a little brave and bumped up my reps up to 30%. Still keeping it at 3 sets. I chose to stick with 3 sets because I wanted to test my own strength and see how far I could push myself without overdoing it. With that being said, there were a few days where I felt a little lightheaded afterward, and if I'm being completely honest, I think it's just because I forgot to breathe properly while doing the workout. I know it sounds kind of silly, but it really happens, especially with workouts that require a lot of core strength or even with people lifting heavy weights. So, my advice is don't forget to breathe, okay? I know it sounds obvious, but mid roll, I was out here holding my breath like I was auditioning for The Little Mermaid, hence their color. But proper breathing actually makes a huge difference. It helps with control, reduces the that dizzy I might pass out feeling, and bonus, it keeps you alive. So yeah, breathe while doing the workout. Okay? The final week of this challenge, week 4. And I didn't quite finish it perfectly, but I still gave it my best shot for you all. Remember how I said I bumped up my reps to 30? Yeah. Well, this week, I decided to go 5 sets. 5 sets. Can you believe it? Who did I think I was? A superhero? And guess what? Midweek, I'm pretty sure I almost tore a muscle because I got a little too confident thinking I could just crash 5 sets like it was nothing. And what was I thinking, right? So, 2 days before the challenge ended, I humbled myself real quick and went back down to 8 reps and 3 sets. And you know what I learned? Never be that brave. Gradually increase your reps, okay? We're trying to get abs here, not collect injuries. Let's be smart, not sore for days dumb. I don't think I can finish the ab roller today. Oh, it hurts right here. See this? My muscle right there, it feels like it's tearing or it's ripping. I can't explain the pain, but that's how it feels like. Like it's tearing it slowly, and then there's like this pin needle, like a lot of pin needle kind of feeling. So I was not able to finish the rest of the set. I was able to finish 1 rep though and a half. 1 rep and then 19 on my first set. So I don't know. It just hurts. Like a simple movement. It hurts. So I'm not gonna finish that today. A good thing it's my rest day tomorrow. We'll see on Wednesday. Hopefully it's different. So unfortunately, we're not gonna do the abs again today, the ab roller, just because I still have this pain, and I actually gave it a try to do one, ab roller. Even though I have rest day yesterday, I still have this pain, so maybe I should give it a rest. I also tried doing crunches, but unfortunately it's kind of the same pain. I mean, it's more tolerable than doing the ab roller, but there's still this pain that it really hurts. So I was not able to do it today. We're gonna give it a rest. Tomorrow, let's hope for the best that I can do it again one more time. And let's see what's gonna happen. Hello! So today is the 29th day of me doing my ab roller challenge, and as you guys remember, I was not able to do any ab roller for 2 days, and I think before 2 days of not doing it, I think I only finished about 1.5 set of my usual ab rolling routine, just because I have this pain in my muscle, in my stomach. So I did still feel that earlier, but it was like on the almost end part of my workout. So I didn't push through on doing 30 reps for 3 sets. That's actually what I was doing this past few days, and I don't want to push myself doing that just because I no longer feel the pain. So I decided to try to do 8 reps for 3 sets earlier, just to get back on it. And I might do that same thing tomorrow, because I still have this pain, but it feels much better than it was yesterday and the other day and the other day. Hopefully we could do more tomorrow, but I don't want to push it, so we're still gonna stick with 8 reps and 3 sets. After tomorrow, which is my 30th day for this, we're going to do a weigh-in. Not technically a weigh-in. We're gonna do some measurements, but just to let you guys know, within this past few days, I did skip fasting for a few times, but I'm still portioning my food. Still the same. It's just that I was not fasting this couple of days just because we went out the other day, and we went out today as well, which is today is Thursday. We went to the mall because daddy needs to get checked. He's sick, so he needs to go to the clinic, and me and Apollo don't know what to do, and the clinic is inside the mall. So we went around and we ate a few snacks, ice cream here and there. I think that's okay because last month I went on 4 days without doing any fasting, and that's 4 days just fast food because my eldest son was here, and I think I still did lose a lot of weight. So I'm not really concerned about that. In all honesty, I'm not concerned with what I eat, but I do make sure that I don't overeat. I don't binge eat, if that makes sense, because that's the problem from the very beginning. So that's what we're doing here. So right now, I'm already giving you guys like an expectation that maybe I will see a little, but there's no drastic change. Just like I said, because I'm not restricting myself with my food. I do fasting and I still eat what I want. I just portion it instead of restricting myself. So we'll see on the 3rd of May with my measurements day and see if there's any changes, and we will go ahead and talk about it together. But for now, here's just a quick update why I just did 8 reps and 3 sets for my ab roller today. And now it's time for the results. Okay, all kidding aside for a second, I did notice a slight difference. No six-pack yet, let's be real here. But I can definitely say my core feels so much stronger now, even without visible abs. To test my progress, I tried one of 𝗟𝗏𝘁 ab workouts. You know, the one with the crazy move that's like a Russian twist, but you have to hold your fit mid-air in place. Yeah, that one. And guess what? I could actually do it. Plus, I managed to hold a 30-second plank without dying. And I wish I had recorded that so I have evidence, but I was using my phone to vlog and film everything. And my phone storage problem all the time. But with all that being said, if you've seen my before and after clips, I honestly didn't think there would be a big change. But looking back at the footage, I can clearly see a difference. And just a reminder, I was also doing waist training and dance workouts along this. So don't come for me thinking this is a clickbait, okay? It's all part of my journey, and thinking that it's just all ab roller. No, okay? But if you're just starting out or planning to add the ab roller to your workouts, I highly recommend it, especially the one I use. It's super beginner friendly, gives amazing support for your arms, and really helps you work towards those abs. But just remember to breathe and take it one step at a time. There's no rush. We're all on our own journey. And with all that being said, if you want to follow along with my weight loss journey, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. It truly means the world to me, and I really appreciate everyone who commented good and positive things on my last vlog. Always remember, if I can do it, you can too. So I'll see you in my next one.
Baby, when I look